Welcome back to another episode of Goat Worthy Reactions, where we mainly like to focus on the GOAT. We mainly like to focus on the GOAT. We like to focus on a lot of GOATs, but today is about the GOAT, the one and only Eminem, of course. I've been spamming me about this one, man. ALFRED'S theme. Today is ALFRED'S theme off the Music to Be Murdered By. I'm not gonna front. I did a few songs off the Music to Be Murdered By, and I don't know where y'all ranking this album at. I don't hear a lot of hoorah about this album. I hear a lot about Kamikaze. I hear a lot about, the Eminem Show. I mean, it's my favorite album, the Eminem Show. But I don't hear a whole lot about Music to Be Murdered By. And honestly, after doing Book of Rhymes and I forgot what else I did off this album, it sounds like, is this one of the Eminem's best albums where he's just spitting? Like, I don't know, because the Marshmallows LP2, a couple songs that I did on that album, he was rapping, but he sounds like he's rapping on this too. So I don't know, y'all. The Marshmallows LP2 sound like he was rapping like the way he was on the Marshall Mathers LP1. Like it's like a upgraded version of that kind of rapping, where he's like all over the place, being super lyrical. The Music to Be Murdered By sounds like an extended, elevated version of the Eminem Show, where he's like in his hip hop bag, rapping. You feel me? Like, yeah, that's how I take it. But anyways, let's get it, man. Eminem, ALFRED'S theme. We're not doing the Eminem lyrical video because somebody told me that it's cool video and all of that, and maybe I could react to that separately, or maybe I could I could watch it at the end of this reaction. But they said that he puts a lot of his like bars in the song, like, so he's telling you what the bars are. I don't like that kind of stuff. I like to just hear it and try to figure. I got the lyrics pulled up over here, but I like to try to figure out the bars and stuff like on my own. Like I don't want him to tell me, you know. So that's what I was told by one of my trusted followers on Patreon. So we're gonna do. We got the lyrics pulled up, but we're gonna try to figure this out on our own. We don't want Eminem to just give us the bars. You know what I'm saying? But let's get it. Yeah, make sure I'm recording. I am. Let's get it. Sound like premonition.
Before I check the mic, I give it an extra swipe with a Lysol disinfectant wipe. Coronavirus in effect tonight. Antiseptics on deck, I got every type. I throw on my tux, then I give zero fucks, then I act like a jock strap. Cup my nuts, then I check my ball hair. Make sure it's all there. They call the pallbearer. It's music to be murdered by. Again, why stop? Overkill like a pipe bomb in your pine box. All hits to my cock. Went from punching the time clock to getting my shot, then treated it like a cyclops. Like it's the only one I got. And my thoughts are like nines cock. Every line's obscene, perverted is mine. Got the dirtiest rhyme stock. That's why there's parental advising. Every time I drop my so throwing the theme to Alfred, I'll channel him like the Panama Canal. But how could I get up in arms about you saying trash is all that I put out? Bitch, I still get the bag, but I'm putting garbage out. Plus the potty mouth, I'm not about to wash it out. The filthiest, so all this talk about I'm washed up how preposterous. Because the cleanliness is next to godliness. It's obvious that it's impossible for me to be beside myself. And I'm about
I'm telling y'all, this album, using a different bag on this album. It's different. It's just a different bag. I don't know if it's a better bag. I can't tell. Because every time I hear him, I feel like he's in a better bag. But this is definitely distinctively different to me. I don't know. Music to Be Murdered By just comes off different to me. I don't know why. But before I check the mic, I give an extra swipe with a Lysol disinfectant wipe. Coronavirus in effect tonight. Antiseptics, I'm on deck. I got every type. I throw on my tux, then I give zero bucks, and I act like a jockstrap. Cut my nuts, and I check my ball hair. Make sure it's all there. They call the pallbearer. It's music to be murdered by, so why stop? Overkill like a pipe bomb in your pine box. You're all hitched to my cock. You're all hitched to Alfred Hitchcock. Yeah, somebody told me that this is like Alfred. Obviously, this is Alfred's theme, but Alfred Hitchcock. The movie dude, so like, or he wrote books too, right? I'm not sure if he wrote books, but I know he's a storyteller with his movies. But he said, so this came out 2020, right? So this is all around that Corona time. He's always talking. He's always on point, like with the times. You know what I'm saying? Like people say he's outdated. I'm like, where, when? Like when is he outdated? Dude is always talking about relevant stuff. Like, so he said before I check the mic. I give it an extra swipe with the Lysol disinfected wipe. I'm just picturing everything he's doing, right? He said, good evening. Coronavirus in effect tonight. Antiseptics on deck. I got every type. I throw on my tux, then I give 0, then I check. He act like a jockstrap. He cut my nuts. Those are face value. He said, check my ball hair. Make sure it's all there. Then call the pallbearer. Then call the pallbearers. Call the pallbearers because it's music to be murdered by. Again, why stop? Overkill like a pipe bomb in your pine box. So throw a pipe bomb inside your pine. That's overkill. You already dead, but I'm gonna throw a pipe bomb in there. That's Eminem. Eminem is overkill. He said, you're all hitched to my cock. Wordplay on Alfred Hitchcock. He said, went from punching the time clock to getting my shot, then treating it like a cyclops, like it's the only one I got. Bars. This is going to be bar heavy. I could tell it's going to be bar heavy. So every line he's trying to drop a bar. So like it's going to be bar heavy. So I like how he said, went from punching the time clock, like kind of like when he said it, I started thinking about the 8 Mile movie where he's like, slaving away, right, working, and then he said to getting my shot, but on Lose Yourself in 8 Mile, he says you only get one shot, and he got his shot, is what he's saying, right? He said then treating it like a cyclops with the one eye. He said like it's the only one I got, it's the only shot, that one shot, and he took. Oh man, I like it. So he was referencing the Lose Yourself. He said like it's the only one I got. He said and there. Went from like only one I got. He said, and my thoughts are like 9 cocked. Every line's obscene, pervertious mind got the dirtiest rhyme stocked. That's why there's parental advising every time I drop. I have not heard anybody say that bar. So that's a unique punchline. So I like what he said. That's why this parental, so the parental advising sticker that goes in front of the albums when you got cuss words or whatever, right? And he just finished saying, got the pervertiest mind, dirtiest rhyme stocked. He said that's why it's parental advising every time I drop. So Visine for your eyes, you drop to clear your eyes. So that's just dope wordplay. So throw on the theme to Alfred. Oh, so is this beat the theme to Alfred? I don't know. So throw on the theme to Alfred. I'll channel him like the Panama Canal. But how could I get up in arms about you saying trash is all that I put out? Bitch, I still get the bag when I'm putting garbage out. Y'all say I'm trash, right? Y'all say I'm trash, but I still sell when I'm putting garbage out. But like literally putting the garbage out, get the bag and put the garbage out. He said, bitch, I still get the bag when I'm putting garbage out. That's hard. What else he said? He said, plus the potty mouth, I'm not about to wash it out. The filthiest and all this talk about I'm washed up, how preposterous because of cleanliness. Because of cleanliness is next to godliness. It's obvious that it's impossible for me to be beside myself, like to be beside oneself, like to be experiencing a dramatic situation, like you feel like you're beside yourself. He's saying, but if cleanliness is next to godliness, it's obvious that it's impossible for him to be beside. So like, is he saying like rappers can't be, they're not on his level, like he's on another level, they can't even be beside him. It's impossible for him to be beside, because he's not cleanliness, right? He's not cleanliness, so he's not beside himself. It's the godliness, then it's obvious, impossible for me to be beside myself. Is that what he's saying? I don't know. Let's run it back though.
That's the potty mouth, I'm not about to wash it out. The filthiest, so all this talk about I'm washed up, how preposterous. Because of cleanliness is next to godliness. It's obvious that it's impossible for me to be beside myself. And I'm about that capital, like a proper noun. Still on top of the pile, got me sitting on numbers like a pocket dial. Quick to call you out on your bullshit, don't make me give that crocodile. Cause if I do it, see you later, alligator. Made it out the trailer, then I made a vow to cater to no one, so hate I've gained about the same amount that's in my bank account. Yeah. Here's some more shit for you to complain about.
Yeah.
Bars that never slack,
Facts.
always get attacked.
Facts.
I think they're gunning for me, it's starting to feel like that. Like I'm marked, cause when I rap, it's like falling on my back in a tar pit. Cause I have this target on my back. Hell yeah. But if I ever double crossed my fans and lost my stance, I'd probably pop 5 Xans. Yeah. Go in my garage, start my band, inhale as much carbon monoxide and exhaust I can. It goes off like, but odds like that with these thoughts I have, it's like a giant getting squashed by ants.
Not happening.
This is the test, the time I pass with flying colors, like I just tossed my crayons. Small, medium, and large size can sanitizers of all time.
This dude, man. Who can rap with this dude? How's he rapping over this beat? I just realized that this beat is very weird, a quirky beat. Eminem is known for that, man. He'll grab a quirky beat and start just rapping crazy. But I think when he said Alfred's theme earlier, I think this might have something to do with Alfred Hitchcock, right? It has to have something to do with him. But he said, but I still get the bag when I'm putting garbage out. He said, and I'm about that capital like a proper noun. A capital letter before it. If you're writing and, well, first of all, you got to start a sentence, you have to put a capital at the front of it. And but he's saying about that capital, about that money, boy, about that money like a proper noun. A proper noun needs a capital letter. Okay. And then he said, still on top of the pile, got me sitting on numbers like a pocket dial, quick to call you out on your bullshit. Don't make me give that crocodile. Cause if I do it, see you later, alligator. So the alligator crocodile scheme, but don't make me give that crocodile like you talking to crocker shit, like you bullshit. He said, call you out on your bullshit. Don't make me give that crocodile. So bullshit, crocker shit, you know what I'm saying? But also sitting on numbers like a pocket dial. So you sit on numbers, you butt dial somebody. Right? If you're sitting on the phone, on the numbers on the phone, you might butt dial somebody. But sitting on numbers I'm sitting on a hella money though. I'm sitting on hella money because he said I'm about that capital like a proper noun, still on top of the pile, like he's sitting on money, but he's sitting on numbers. Pocket dial, crocodile, bullshit. That's a wild scheme. It was just that was a crazy scheme. All 6 lines, all 6 bars were connected. And he said, made it out the trailer, then I made a vow to never cater no one. So hate I've gained about the same amount that's in my bank account. So here's some more shit for you to complain about. He said, I say the bars that never slack, but always get attacked. I think they're gunning for me. It's starting to feel like that. Like I'm marked. Because when I rap, it's like I'm falling on my back on a tar pit. He said, because I got this target on my back. And when he said that, I said ill. And then he said, ill, yuck. Like right after that was so funny. But he said, but if I ever double cross my fans and lost my stands, I'd probably pop 5 Zans, go in my garage, start my van, inhale as much carbon monoxide and exhaust I can, and doors off like, he said, but odds like that with these thoughts I have, it's like a giant being squashed by ants. And if this is the test of time I've passed with flying colors, like I just tossed my crayons. Simple bars, but unique. Like people just don't rap on this man's level. And it's crazy because he's barring, and it feels like he has the flow of not even trying. He's doing the flow where like, man, I just popped my Zans like he's just fluid right now. He's fluid. He's like water. Like Bruce Lee said. He's like water. So he said, made it out the trailer and made a vow to never cater to no one. Okay. So the hate I've gained about just about as much as in my bank account. So keep hating. Keep hating. Right? He said, so here's some more shit for you to complain about because y'all stay hating on the boy. He said, the bars that never slack but always get attacked. That's a fact. I think they're gunning for me. It's starting to feel like that. I feel you. He said, but if I ever double crossed my fans and lost my stands, I'd probably pop 5 Zans. I'm picturing everything he's saying, right? Go in my garage, start my van. You know he doesn't have a van. That's why it's funny. Like, that's how you know he's a rhyme god, dog. He don't care. He's gonna say van, even though he doesn't have a van. He said, start my van, inhale as much as carbon monoxide and exhaust I can. That's crazy. Like I'm visualizing him getting in the van, popping 5 Zans, starting the van, and just inhaling that. He said, I'll kill myself, dog. I'll kill myself before I'll off myself, I should say, right? Before I do that, before I cross my fans, dog. Before I lose my stands, dog. You're never gonna lose your stands, bro. You're gaining stands every day. Cut it out, and I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm not gonna make sure of it, but I'm gonna help. I'm gonna do something about it. We over here we're trying to turn non-stands into stands. We're trying to turn non-Eminem fans into fans. We need people to appreciate this man's lyricism. He said, but odds like that with these thoughts I have, it's like a giant being squashed by ants. It's not happening, dog. And if this is the test of time I passed, like with flying colors, like I just tossed my crayons. Obviously, flying colors, crayons flying in the air, hit you in the head. Wake up, fool. He said small, medium, and large size cans, sanitizers, all types, brands. Okay, this is where I left off at. Bars. He's barring heavy on here.
Squashed by ants. If this is the test of time I pass with flying colors, like I just tossed my crayons. Small, medium, and large size cans, sanitizers of all types, brands, cost 9 bands, which is a small price for Lysol wipes. And if my palms brush across my pants, I wash my hands. Shit. Hold on, man. Motherfucker.
I like it because like he's like making fun of people. Like people like are so obsessed with during the Corona time. People were just so obsessed with hand sanitizers. Like he's really mocking people is what he's doing. But he's saying he's got the money to buy all these products. I'm acting like y'all. If y'all had the money I had, y'all be buying all these products. Yeah, I need Lysol wipes. Yeah, if I brush my pants with my hands, I gotta wash my hands. You ain't gonna have no goddamn fingerprints by the time you're done. People were going nuts during Corona time. Coronavirus almost killed me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all though. I was in the hospital for a couple of days. But he said shit. Hold on, man. Oh, this is a little skit he got going on.
Birthday to fuck. I sit in silence in candlelit environments, sipping wild Irish while getting violent. Homicidal visions when I'm spitting like this, but really I'm just fulfilling my wish of killing rhymes, which is really childish and silly, but I'm really like this. I'm giving nightmares to Billie Eilish. I'm Diddy's side bitch. What the fuck? Hold on, wait. I'm Diddy's side bitch. Oh, yeah. I'm still East Side bitch. Till the E&D, since EPMD, been giving.
I heard Diddy, and I was like, wait, what? He said, I'm Diddy's side. But he said, I sit in silence, in candlelit environments, sipping wild Irish while getting violent. Homicidal visions of when I'm spitting like this, but really I'm just fulfilling my wish of killing rhymes, which is really childish and silly, but I'm really like this. I'm giving nightmares to Billie Eilish. I'm Diddy's side bitch. The flow on that was crazy. I like when he does stuff like that, though, because it's just like, it just shows you, like, when's the last time you heard somebody flow like this? Come on. Right? And he's giving nightmares to Billie Eilish. I know who Billie Eilish is. Bitch, I'm stylish. Billie Eilish. That's not Billie Eilish. Somebody else who said her name in the song. But why is he giving nightmares to Billie? That Billie Eilish said he gives her nightmares? Is that why he said that? Because you know Em listens to everything. He said, I'm Diddy's side bitch. He said, what the fuck? Hold on. I'm Diddy's side bitch. Oh, I'm still East Side bitch. East Side Detroit, baby. He said, okay, so let's keep it going.
All the business. Do you really like this? I'm giving nightmares to Billie Eilish. I'm Diddy's side bitch. What the fuck? Hold on, wait. I'm Diddy's side bitch. Oh, I'm still East Side bitch. So till the E&D, since EPMD, been giving y'all the business. DRE and me, from the MMLP to MTBMB. Bitch, it's 2020, you still ain't seeing me. Just call me Santa Claus, cause at the present, I out-rap them all. I'm at the mall, got your bitch in a bathroom stall. She can suck a basketball through a plastic straw with a fractured jaw. My dick is coat check, she wanna jack it off. I'm so far past the bar, I should practice law. Mentally, I'm fucked up generally. Duke's a hazard car, get the cadaver dogs, cause this is murder.
Oh,
murk, this music about to kill you.
Oh, that's hard. Get the cadaver dogs.
She said chirp, chirp. I said hut, hike your skirt. Then you eat some worms, like the early bird.
Hey.
What the fuck is love? That's a dirty word. Make me fall in it. It's not a girl on Earth or any other planet. That's a world of hurt. And
he said, hold on, let's go to the top. I was gonna go jump right into the cadaver dog, Dukes of Hazzard car, generally. That was dope. Some people might not even know who that is, but all right. So he goes. So till the END since EPMD, he said. So till the END since EPMD, he said, been giving y'all the business. DRE and me, right? I thought that was hard because like, let's get back to business. I don't play around. What is this? That's on my favorite Eminem album. Excuse me. My favorite Eminem album, The Eminem Show. But he said, been giving y'all the business. And Dr. Dre produced that one, right? He said, I love that song because he's like, till we grow beards, get weird and disappear into the mountains, nothing but clowns around here. And like now they both got beards. Like, well, Dr. Dre be shaving every once in a while, but like now they both got like beards. He said, grow beard until we grow beards, get weird and disappear, which is like kind of a call back to the MGK. Like MGK saw it, right? MGK kind of foreshadowed it because he said, what MGK said? He said, your beard is weird. He said something about Eminem's beard being weird in this song. That's funny though. Like Eminem's like, now Eminem grew a beard and they say he's weird now. So that's pretty funny. He said, been giving y'all, but business is like, that's the EPMD album. You know what I'm saying? Business is the word business is in their album. So that's definitely a scheme from EPMD. So to the END since EPMD, well, they have multiple albums that has the word business in it, but he said, so to the END since EPMD, been giving y'all the business, DRE and me, just like the lettering, because EPMD, I call EPMD, so now he's going to start doing END, EP. He gets obsessed when he does the letterings with the names. He starts going off. Nobody does it like him. And then, but it goes right into from the MMLP. So that alliteration is cool. I like when he does it. To the EP, to MTBMB, Bitch, it's 2020. You still ain't seeing me. So still C and me. Well, CN. So that's another 2 letters, right? But also 2020 vision. You still ain't seeing me. He said, so call me Santa Claus, because at the present, I out-rap them all. So in the present form where I am right now, I'm still out-rapping y'all. So just call me Santa Claus. So present raps, right? He said, I'm at the mall. Santa be at the mall. When kids be lining up to go give them their Christmas list. Yeah, Santa be at the mall. He said, got your chick in the bathroom stall. She could suck a basketball through a plastic straw with a fractured jaw. He said, my nigga's coat check. She want to jack it off. That's funny. He said, so yeah, those face value. I'm sure y'all caught those bars. He said, he said, I'm so far past the bar, I should practice law. That was hard. Like, I'm so above the bar. Like, I am the bar, dog. I'm so past the bars I'm spitting, like bars, like rhymes, but also the bar exam, like when you want to become a lawyer or attorney or whatever. And he said, I should practice law. I'm so past the bar. He said, mentally, I'm effed up generally. Dukes of Hazzard car. Get the cadaver dog. Dukes of Hazzard car. That's a little play, right? On General Lee, right? The Confederate dude, right? So he's like, because he's Dukes of Hazzard. So he said, get the cadaver dog. I just like how all that rhymes. So he said, mentally, I'm effed up generally. Dukes of Hazzard car, get the cadaver dogs. He said, cause this is murder. You'll get murk. This beat about to kill you. So get the cadaver dogs to find your dead bodies, is what he's saying. To go find your dead bodies. Like, well, that's what the album Music to Be Murdered By. The album's called Music to Be Murdered By. So like, go get the cadaver dogs. When I drop this album, y'all gonna need a cadaver dog. Cadaver dogs are like sniff out, like, decomposing bodies, or just anything like that. Anything like, well, you don't have to be dead, but like, how do I explain it? Cadaver dogs. It's like something happened, God forbid something happened in an accident, and it's fatal. You know what I'm saying? And there's like a 20 car pileup or something crazy like that. You're trying to find the bodies, or somewhere in the woods. They said there was they said this serial killer murdered somebody, and he buried them over here. You got to get the cadaver dogs to go sniff it out and find these dead bodies. So he's saying this is music to be murdered by. He said this is murder. You'll get murk. This beat about to kill you. Burp. So basically he's saying go get the cadaver dogs. But I just like the whole Dukes of Hazzard car, cadaver dogs. Like, I like the rhyme structure. I like the rhymes he uses for these things. And these are unique bars. Like, nobody raps like this, dog. So like, while being super unique with his bars, he's also just like, oh, I thought I hit the button which mutes it, but I didn't. He also just like, he's clever, dog. He's just very clever. He said, this chicken hit my phone. She said, chirp. I said, hut, hike your skirt. They gonna eat some worms like the early bird. What the hell is love? That's a dirty word. Make me fall in it. Not a girl on Earth or any other planet. That's a world of hurt. Where am I right now?
I won't buy a designer, cause like the early bird. What the fuck is love? That's a dirty word. Make me fall in it. It's not a girl on Earth or any other planet. That's a world of hurt. And I won't buy a designer, cause I don't pander. But I'm back with so many knots, I need a chiropractor. And it's the final chapter, cause I'm either frying after, or they gon' give me the needle like a vinyl scratcher. Yeah, I'm a card, like Hallmark at Walmart with a small cart buying wall art. And y'all who claim to be dogs aren't. No bite like a tree, mostly just all bark, barf. But y'all speaking the wrong tree. They call me Dog B, cause I'm Bar King. Bark. And I got a lot, yeah, like where cars park. I describe it as bowling, ball hard, cause the gutter's where my mind isn't winning. It's in this frame, but I split like the 5 and the 10. Cause without a second to spare, I'm striking again. And when the beat is up my alley, I go right for the pins. The cypher begins, I'm talking smack like heroin. The mic's a syringe, it's like a binge Vicodin. I would liken the tin, my mind is a recycling bin. There's no place I never been, but I never budge and I never been. You hyperextend on me, this game's life, it depends. Like adult diapers for men, even when I'm rapping less stellar. It's sour grapes, I still whine, I'm the bestseller. Like a tray do spray you as these shots penetrate through Dre's booth and
no, hold up. Oh my gosh, he's barring crazy, dog. Barring crazy. He upped it. He He was cool. He was just giving you bars here, but now these is some valuable. Now he's scheming. He's scheming like a mother right now. I said, hut, hike your skirt. He said, go eat some worms like the early bird. Oh, he said, and I won't buy her designer because I don't pander. Panda. I got love in Atlanta. He's doing little but letter. So the dude that everybody thought was Future at first, but his name was Designer, right? And Panda, the song. So he said, but I won't buy a Designer because I don't pander. He said, but I'm back with so many knots, I need a chiropractor. So I'm back with all this money. He's flossing on this album, on this song anyways. He said, I'm back with so many knots, I need a chiropractor. Money, but I need a chiropractor to. It's funny because my wife just said, babe, I found a number for a chiropractor for you. I was like, are you trying to say I'm old? Yeah, because I do be cracking my back a lot. But I need to see a real chiropractor, and I'm just too scared. I don't want them to do that neck thing and kill me, honestly. 1.5% people die in those incidents. 1.5 or was it 0.5? I don't know. If it's possible, I ain't doing it. But he said, just like on accident or whatever, because you can kill somebody, man. He said, and this is the final chapter because I'm either frying after or they going to give me the needle like a vinyl scratcher. Yeah. So they going to give me the needle like a vinyl scratcher, drop the needle, drop. Didn't Dr. Dre say drop the needle on the, I think it was Encore album. Yeah, on the song Encore, I think. Drop the needle for a second. We going to have this motherfucker hopping in a second. Bum, bum. But for last, and something like fresh cut grass. We were swimming with the sharks, swimming with alligators. Encore was tough. Encore was a tough album, and I heard the album, so I know the album. But I think I'm gonna go back to it, pick certain records, and react to them because I heard it when it came out. You feel me? And I was hella young. I was in my teenage years, so some things we need to revisit. But the first 3 albums I've heard multiple times. You know what I mean? Even recently, 5-6 years. I mean, that's a long time ago, but I kept bumping it throughout the years. Not Encore. I stopped bumping it, so we might have to go revisit that. But he said, "Oh, they gonna give me the needle like a vinyl scratcher." Yeah, I'm a card like Hallmark at Walmart with a small cart buying wall art. I don't know what the point of all this is, and I don't know what he means by I'm a card like Hallmark. I know Hallmark sells cards, but what do you mean I'm a card? At Walmart with a small cart buying wall art. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but he says, and y'all who claim to be dogs aren't. Y'all who claim to be dogs aren't. No bite like a tree, mostly just all bark. Arf, arf. That was funny. So arf, 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 like a dog barking. But he said, y'all claim to be dogs, but y'all just. He said, but y'all don't have no bite. He said, y'all like a tree, mostly just all bark. Mostly a tree is all bark, like a bark of a tree, like a tree trunk. So that's funny. That's creative. Just all bark, arf, arf. That's what I'm saying. This is clever rhyming right now. But y'all picking the wrong tree. He said, they called me Dog B because I'm barking. Barking? I missed that line. He said, but y'all, damn, that's like a scheme. He's still scheming off the previous 2 lines. So he said, no bite like a tree. Most of y'all just all bark, arf, arf. But y'all picked the wrong tree, picking the wrong tree. Y'all picked the wrong tree. Y'all messing with the wrong motherfucker right now. He said they called me dog because I'm barking, arf, bark, bark. They call me dog not because I'm barking, but because I'm the bar king, dog. I dropped the most bars, nigga. I dropped the best bars, nigga. He really the bar king, and he is the bar king. That's crazy, dog. He said y'all just, damn, that's so hard. He said, y'all picking out. I was paying attention during this time, too, and I didn't catch that. Y'all call you catch most of his stuff when you read him back, really. Eminem's the type, you got to read his rhymes back. He said, y'all picking the wrong tree. They call me Dog B because I'm Bar King. Bark, bark. And he said, I got a lot, like a parking lot, like where cars park. He said, I describe it as bowling, balls hard. Oh, okay, hold on. I don't think I caught this. So he said, I describe it as bowling, balls hard. What do you mean? Bowling, but like bowling, like the ball is hard. Is that what he means? That's kind of. I'm not gonna say it's weak, but it's just I'm not catching it. Oh, bowling, ball's hard. Am I missing something right there, or does it just mean a bowling ball is hard? Is that what he means? He said I describe it as bowling, ball's hard. He said because the gut is where my mind is, and when. He's doing that just to prep us for that bowling scheme that he did. Okay, got you. See, Eminem, you just got to give him a chance. You got to just be patient. But he said, so I describe it as bowling, balls hard, right? He said ball hard because the gutter is where my mind is and when in this frame better split like the 5 and the 10 because without a second to spare, I'm striking again Wait, so without a second to spare, I'm striking. So striking. Hold on, let's just go over the bars first. He said, because in this frame, better split like the 5 and the 10. Because without a second to spare, I'm striking a gang, and when the beat is up my alley, I go right for the pens. Oh my God, that's hard. All right, so he's saying. He said, I got a lot like where cars park. I describe it as bowling. Balls hard because the gutter, the gutters when you're bowling. So there's a whole bowling scheme right here. So the ball's hard, a hard bowling ball in the gutters. And that's where his mind is. And when somebody says your mind is in the gutter, he's saying his mind is always in the gutter. He said, and then it's in this frame. He's still scheming. Better split like the 5 and the 10. That's a bowling scheme right there. Because without a second to spare, come on now, I'm striking again. And when the beat is up my alley, I go right for the pins. When the beat is up his alley, when the instrumental comes on, I go, he just gets to writing. That's a crazy rap bowling scheme. That's probably my favorite scheme of the whole track, honestly. I go right for the pen. He says the cipher begins. I'm talking smack like heroin. The mic's a syringe. It's like a binge. Vicodin. I would liken to 10. Oh my God. He said my mind is a recycling bin. There's no place I never been, but I never budge and I never bent. This man bends words. No pun intended. Bends words. He said. It's like a binge Vicodin. I would liken to 10. My mind is a recycling bin. There's no place I never been, but I never budge and I never bend. You hyperextend on me. This game's life, it depends. Like adult diapers for men. That's hilarious. He said, even when I'm rapping less, he said, even when I'm rapping less stellar. So even when he's not super on point, even when I'm rapping less stellar, it's sour grapes. I still whine. I'm the best seller. Like a tray do spray shots penetrate through Dre's booth. Did we get there? Because I remember the wine scheme he did, but that's crazy. Let's go back. That's crazy. So he murdered that bowling scheme. That was nice. But I go right for the pins, and then he said the cipher begins, right? So boom, it's like the cycle begins, but the cipher begins. Like he's ready to talk smack. I'm talking smack like heroin. The mic's a syringe, so he's scheming right now. It's like a binge when you go on the drug binge. But so he said the mic. I love it when he compares rapping to like addiction issues or drug issues or relationship issues. I love when he does that. He said, I'm talking smack, but also that's a drug, smack, crack. So I'm talking smack, talking crack. He said, like heroin, I'm saying, or smack heroin? I don't know. Smack is just drugs. He said, the mic's a syringe. The mic is his syringe. So that's how he feeds himself. He needs a mic in order to get his shit off. He said, it's like a binge. It's like a binge. Like he's going on a binge right now. It's like a binge. Vicodin. I would liken to 10. My mind is a recycling bin. There's no place I never been, and I never budge, and I never bend. You hyperextend on me. This game's life, it depends. The rap game depends on me. So you hyperextend on me. This game's life, it depends. Like adult diapers for men's. So. Depends. So depends and adult diapers for men. The brand depends, right? That's hilarious. He said, even when I'm rapping less stellar, it's sour grapes. I still whine. I'm the best seller. Oh my gosh. So that wine scheme. So it's like he's saying I'm like fine wine, dog. I get better with time. And if he said that is a fact. This man has gotten better. Lyrically, technically, definitely better. Definitely more talented. Definitely better. Sour grapes, right? So sour grapes, so grapes, wine. So that's a whole wine scheme still. Stellar wine. What he said, I still whine, I'm the best seller. I still whine, I still complain, but I'm the best seller. So I still somebody who's whining. Best seller, like a cellar, like where you keep your wine. That's crazy, dog. But seller, like he's the best seller, and he is the best seller. Like what he's saying is actual facts. That's the crazy part. But I like that scheme. I wish it was longer because he was going off.
I never been, but I never budge.
And I never been. You hyperextend on me. This game's life, it depends. Like adult diapers for men. Even when I'm rapping less stellar. Sour grapes, I still whine. I'm the best seller.
Like a train do spray you as these shots penetrate through Dre's booth and go straight through your grapefruit. No escape route. So you won't leave here just scathed with a few scrape wounds. Your ass is grass and I am not gonna graze you. But if bars was semi-max, I'd be the Mad Hatter. Cause I got so many caps and you don't have any straps. So you'd be a fitted. So don't act like you fit in the snap. Bitch, I pee on your head like a Phillies hat. No stopping me, you're on a window whole shopping spree. Bitch, you probably go broke at the Dollar Tree. You never buy shit, or you ever cops a plea. You're always punking out like Halloween. You rather opt to flee. You need to stop it, punk. Homie, you're not a G. Act like you got the pump. You're gonna cock the heat or get the Glock and dump. Bitch, if you shot a tree, you wouldn't pop the trunk. Yeah, and I'm buddies with Alfred. We about to disembowel them, gut them, and scalp them. Yeah, this is about to be the bloodiest outcome. Cause we gon' make you bleed with every cut from this album. So I'm chopping them up like Dama the nut job with the nuts to the bigger than Jabba the Hutt. I'm in the cut and I'm out for the blood. It's looking like it's that time of the month. Carving them up with the bars while I sharpen them up. Dogging them up. I'm gonna fuck your mom in the butt with the thermometer. Fucking phenomenal. But y'all look, get cut the fuck up like abdominals. If you don't vomit, no, I keep dropping like dominoes. The formidable, abominable, stomping the mud hole in my comp. Even if it's off the top of the dome, sound them. Get the copper, tone them at the stop and go. Copping the mop and glow. Got your stomach and knots like you swallowed rope. You out of pocket though, like a motherfucking wallet stone. Wait, why'd the beat cut off? Fuck it.
Dog, are y'all serious? You serious, dog? Don't compare nobody to this man, dog. Just don't do it. Don't do it. You sound stupid. Don't do it. Bestseller, he said, like a tray deuce, spray you as these shots penetrate through Dre's booth and go straight through your grapefruit. So he's still grapefruit, he's still scheming. Straight through your grapefruit, no escape route. He says, so you won't leave here scathed with a few scrape wounds. Nah, you gonna catch these lyrical bullets. You ain't gonna leave with no scathe wounds. He said, you won't leave here just scathed with a few scrape wounds. He said, your ass is grass and I'm not gonna graze you. Your ass is grass, boy. You know, like you're saying your ass is grass. He said, but I am not finna graze you like grass, dog. I'm gonna land. Target marked. He said, but if bars were semi-max, I'd be the Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter? Dude wears Mad Hats. He said, I'd be the Mad Hatter because I got so many caps. I got so many bullets ready for your ass. He said, I got so many caps. So you don't have any straps. So this is all like lyrical play. You feel me? Like, but he's comparing. I love when, like I said, I like when he uses gun references, gun bars for rap bars. Because people who use gun bars and really mean the gun bars, I get tired of hearing that. I like when he draws a parallel. Because he gets to get off his gun bars, but we know he's talking about his lyrical ability. So he gets to say it, and so it's not an exaggeration. These other rappers who rap about gun bars and they're really talking about guns, it's like, dog, you're not doing anything with real guns. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? So that gets corny to listen to. But when Eminem draws a parallel from his gun bars being to what his lyrical ability is, I like that. So he said, many caps, because you don't have any straps. He said, so you don't have any straps, so you'd be a fitted. So don't act like you fit in the snap. If you're a fitted, you're not a snapback. You can't snap. Stop acting like you about to go off. You ain't about to go off. You ain't got raps like that. Come on, cut it out. And he said, check out pee on your head like a Phillies hat. So he's saying, I'll pee on your head like Philly. Some R. Kelly vibes right there, real quick. He said, but obviously the Phillies, they got the pee on their head. He said, so he said, no stopping me. You're on a window shopping spree. He said, boy, you probably go broke at the Dollar Tree. He said, you never buy shit. All you ever cops a plea, like copping a plea. He said, you never buy shit. All you ever cops a plea. You're always punking out like Halloween. It's crazy how he made punkin and pumpkin mean the same, sound like the same word. Because at first I'm like, pumpkin. I'm like, it's not a pumpkin, it's a pumpkin for Halloween. But he's saying you always punking out like Halloween. So cops a plea, you know what I'm saying? That connects to you're punking out like a punk will cop a plea. But he's saying Halloween. So he's just making the word pumpkin sound like pumpkin. Okay, so he said you rather opt to flee, like you rather run like a punk, right? You never stop it, punk. So now he's saying you never stop it, punk. You're the opt to flee. He said, you need to stop it, punk. Homie, you not a G. So he's scheming on somebody just being a punk right now. He said, homie, you not a G. Act like you got the pump. And you're going to cock the heat or you're going to get the Glock and dump. Chick, if you shot a tree, you wouldn't pop the trunk. Back on tree schemes. He said, that's crazy. That was a crazy bar right there. He said, if you shot a tree, you wouldn't. So also, if you shot a tree, you wouldn't pop the trunk. So you ain't about to pop the trunk because you ain't gangster like that. But even if you shot at a freaking huge ass tree trunk, you still wouldn't shoot the tree. You still wouldn't land because your aim is bad and you ain't really about that life. But also on rap shit, you don't want it with me. He said, Pop Trunk, he said, yeah, and I'm buddies with Alfred. We about to disembowel them, gut them, and scalp them. Yikes. This about to be the bloodiest outcome because we gonna make you bleed from every cut on this album. Ooh, that's hard. Cut, like back in the day, they used to say like a record cut, like a cut was like a song. Like there's a cut on this album. What's the cut on this album? You know, basically they're just saying like what song, like what's the song. So I mean I don't hear that much these days, but that's like an old school reference. He said, because we're going to make you bleed from every cut on this album. Yeah, so I'm chopping them up like Dahmer, the nut job with nuts that are bigger than Jabba the Hutt. He said, so I'm chopping them up like Jeffrey Dahmer, chopping them up people, right? I'm chopping up these bars and I'm chopping up these rappers. He said, so I'm chopping them up like Dahmer, the nut job, right? Dahmer, the nut job. It's crazy how he said that. He said, so I'm chopping them up like Dahmer, the nut job, like Dahmer the nut job with nuts that are bigger than Jabba the Hutt. Like so, Jabba the Hutt, Dahmer the nut. Like that's crazy. It's crazy. This dude is too clever. Jabba the Hutt, like Jabba the Hutt. I'm in a cut and I'm out for the blood, and it's looking like that time of the month, right? Females every month. Right, he said, so it's looking like it's that time of the month, carving them up with bars while I sharpen them up, dog. I'm a mutt. I'm gonna your mom in a butt with a thermometer, fucking phenomenal. He said, that reminds me of what he said. So if you see your mom with a thermometer shoved up his ass, probably it's obvious I got it on with her. Because when I dropped the solo, it's over with. I bought Cage's tape, opened it, and dubbed over it. That was one on Role Model. So he said, I'm going to your mom with a thermometer, fucking phenomenal, but, like, as in, hold on. He said, but y'all will get cut like abdominos. He said, if you don't vominos, I keep dropping like dominoes, the formidable abdominal, stomping a mud hole in my comp, even if it's off the top of the dome, sunning them, get the copper stone. I'm at the stop and go, shopping the mop and glow. I don't know what any of that means. I'm at get the copper stone. I'm not sure what that is. I'm at the stop and go, copping the mop and glow. Copping the mop and glow. I mean, the mop, people sometimes refer to mop as a gun. So maybe he's saying that. Copperstone, is that like a store? I'm not really sure. He said, got your stomach in knots. Yeah, is that a store where you just buy stuff like that? Like, where you buy like housing stuff? Stop and go, copping the mop and glow. Got your stomach in knots like you swallowed rope. You out of pocket though, like a motherfucking Wallace though. So you out of pocket though, like he said, got your stomach in knots, like got you feeling sick, nervous, got you scared right now. I got your stomach in knots, like you literally swallowed rope. And then he said, you out of pocket though, like a motherfucking Wallace though, like you out of pocket, like some people, little wallets with the chain on it. He said, you out of pocket like a Wallace though, like somebody stole you out, so you out of the pocket. But also, you out of pocket, like. You out of pocket right now. You disrespecting. So now I gotta teach you a lesson. But also you're out of pocket though, like a motherfucking Wallace though. You out of pocket. I mean, he probably doesn't mean. I mean, he could mean this. I was about to say because it's kind of like I reacted to You Gonna Learn recently off this album as well, and he said he told what's his name, T Grizzly. He's talking about T Grizzly on there. That was crazy. Something about T Grizzly not rapping on the pocket or something like that, or like on a snare or something like that. So that kind of reminds me of like you out of pocket though, like a Wallace though. Because if he's talking to rappers, he's like, you guys are not even in the pocket. Like you're not on beat. You're not on beat. You're not in the pocket. Like Wallace though. So that's, man, 3 ways you could think about that. And then he says at the end, wait, why did the beat cut off? Yeah, because you just went off. You killed the beat. The beat's over, dog. Dang. All right, this took a while. 40-something minutes. Y'all told me it would take a while. But yeah, I'm gonna watch the regular video now where Eminem has the lyric video. So don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna play it at the end of this, but I'm gonna watch the video. I heard it was a dope little cool lyric video, but I just didn't want, like, if he's giving you the bars. Eminem does that a lot. Sometimes he'll tell you the bar. He'll spit a double entendre and then explain the double entendre. I'm not a fan of that. I like him to just spit it. Who cares if whoever gets it gets it. If they don't, they don't. You feel me? Don't even explain it to them. So I heard he was doing a lot of that in the Alfred's theme video. So I had to like peel back from that. I feel like it'd be a better experience if I didn't do that video. You feel me? So I know people probably want to see that video, so it'll probably get more views because of that video. But it is what it is. I'm trying to create a first time experience for myself and for y'all to experience that with me. So shout out to Eminem, ALFRED'S theme, wrapped up. Used to be murdered by man. We did a few tracks already off this album. I think I'm gonna jump off this one, but it's an A and B, and they both got like 15, 16, 17 songs on them. So I'm probably gonna do a couple more off the B side, and then I'm gonna move on because I gotta get back to the relapse, and then I gotta do recovery, and then I gotta do Marshmallow's LP2, all that, man. If y'all want to experience those albums in chronological order in its totality, I'm gonna put out a few songs from each album on YouTube. If y'all want to experience the whole journey from relapse till now, sign up for the Patreon, y'all. Sign up for the Patreon. And if you just want to support the channel, just sign up for the Patreon. Sign up at the buckling level. I give the buckling level, which is level 2, tier 2. I give them a lot. You feel me? Tier 3 gets a little more just because, and you have different. You have tier 3. You could suggest songs directly to me. You know what I'm saying? So tier 3 is a little different. And then I'm soon, once we hit 10K subscribers, y'all, we're going to start going live, and we're going to go live with fans. So that's going to be dope, man. I'm going to let y'all go live with me. You're going to be able to suggest 2 songs, and then we're going to react to them together on live. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Then everybody gets to join in, and, you know, people could, you know, support the channel that way. You know, you could put in your donations and stuff like that, and, you know, we'll make our way. But for now, if you want to support the channel, just sign up for the Patreon. Even if you sign up at at tier 1, it's $1 a month. You get everything on YouTube early. Tier 2 is $3. You know what I'm saying? Tier 3 is where all the fun is at. But, you know, if you just want to come support the channel, I appreciate anything. Other than that, like, share, and subscribe. We out.